Good morning, YouTube. Good afternoon, YouTube. Good evening, YouTube. Hello, DIY friends. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Danie, your friendly neighborhood DIYer. We're in the She Shack today because we are going to be doing a very cool build. I'm so excited for this because we are tackling an IKEA hack. I tackled one in December, but I don't think I've done another one since then. So we are well overdue on this channel to do an IKEA hack. Now, my friend Jes, you guys all know Jes, you see her behind the scenes. She is the one that helps me with all my DIYs. She is the one that helps run my channel behind the scenes. She is the unsung hero of the DIY in Progress team. Well, so are you, Dan, don't worry. Chill. But she came to me and said, Danie, I really want a workspace in my tiny little apartment, and I really want to make it feel and look mid-century modern. This is a style she wants to incorporate into her space moving forward. A lot of mid-century modern pieces are pretty pricey. She also said, I need a place to work when you kick me out of your house. So I need you to build me a desk that also has a mid-century modern look while also giving me storage. And I said, yes, Jes, I do kick you out of my house. So I was like, okay, challenge accepted. Let's see if we can hack it. Let's see if we can do something cool for your space, something custom for your space. So yeah, let's get to it. Editor, roll the tape. Boop. As I said before, Jes has just moved into this adorable one-bedroom apartment. It's not huge, but it's perfect for one person and a small little wiener. In her living room, she has this inset wall, which currently houses her couch and a few small storage pieces. Oh, hey, DIY Isabel's shelf. But I want to move a few pieces around, scooch her couch forward, place the Isabel shelf into a new location, and remove the small storage cabinet completely so that I can fit two mid-century modern looking sideboards with a custom desktop that's going to run the length of the wall. So this was the inspiration photo Jes provided to me, which revealed a beautiful walnut mid-century modern sideboard, kind of buffet style piece with open shelving in the middle. This beautiful piece is $4,300. Which is obviously too much for someone looking for a temporary solution. But with this idea in mind, it was a great jumping off point to get my ideas flowing. I just wanted to show you guys something first before we get started. We have regressed. There is some wood back in the little underpass here in my home. The garden center has been pushed over because I've been rethinking the She Shack, rethinking how I want all of my wood and all of my tools structured. So this fall, I think I'm going to be tackling that, which I'm very excited about. Yesterday, my dad came into my She Shack and he did something very special. Are you ready to see what happened? Look at that! My light! I have working power in the She Shack. No more running extension cords. I have a little breaker that has, it's got 2 units. I have 3 plugs on the back wall here. Isn't that amazing? I'm like so grateful. I can't get over it. So yeah, I am super stoked about that. It's just like the small things in life that make DIYing that much easier. Anyways, let's get back to the DIY. Here is the plan I'm hoping to do for this IKEA hack. As you can see on the bottom here, 3 deep set IVAR cabinets. Have 1 cabinet here, 1 cabinet here, and the third one I'm going to cut in half and basically swap the sides so that we have a bit of open shelving here and some open shelving on this side. It's going to run along a wall with 1 working desktop across the top, and then I'm gonna have some bottom pieces to sandwich the whole thing, add some taper legs onto it to give it that mid-century feel, and then to finish this all off, we basically just stain it a beautiful mid-century color, give it a nice finish, and Bob's your uncle. We have all of our tops and bottoms done. So now I'm going to start working on the structure. I have the 1 IVAR cabinet with me here. I've kind of like started labeling things because I'm so terrified of cutting the wrong piece. Right side, aka new left, because the right side of the cabinet is then going to be the right side of the IVAR cabinet is then going to be the left side of the other cabinet, if that makes sense, on the other side, because they're basically like swapping. I hope that makes sense. Don't screw it up, Danie. Here are the Ivar doors. Like I was talking about, the Ivar doors have this like little lip here, so you can put your fingers and then you like open and close it. I don't think it suits the style. I don't think it suits what I'm trying to do. So I am going to cut in about 1 inch, take it all off, and then I'm going to repo 1 inch of wood from the doors that I don't need and add it to these with a little glue up and some surgery. Dr. DIY Danie?
Are you a doctor, aren't you? I don't know.
I believe in miracles. Since you came along, you sexy thing, you. Okay, so Jess just told me to come to the back because something got ordered today that she wants me to see. Oh my goodness! Papa, what are you wearing? Oh my gosh! Look at you! Oh, you look so cute, your little pop-up shark! Oh, look at the little fin! Oh my god, I can't wait to see him in water. Pop pop shark do 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 pop pop shark do 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 pop pop shark do 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 pop pop shark. So I've sanded down any surface that I possibly can sand. So I figured there is a lot to stain because we're going to be staining everything before we put it together. Like, so Jess behind the scenes was setting up all these tables. I'm going to get Jess to start staining while I finish up all of this, which is great because I don't want to stain. I decided that if we're going for a mid-century modern look, we gotta go dark walnut. My fave, dark walnut. I know, I'm just a nut fan. Oh, wait, what? Here you go.
Ready.
Yeah, fine.
Okay, I'm ready.
Happy for you. I'm gonna work really hard in here.
Okay.
I'm gonna be so hard at work in here and I'll join you when I'm done.
Okay.
Sometimes when you do glue ups, you get like little gaps. It's inevitable at times, and you can normally put wood fill in it. However, when you know that you're gonna stain the piece, wood fill can actually create a discoloration, which like really draws people's eyes to that one spot. So you can take sawdust and glue, and you basically make almost like a mixture together, and then we're gonna fill in those holes with the sawdust and glue, and then we're gonna sand it flat. This is a little bit of a hack. You might already know it, but if you don't, then there you go. So let's do that. We're gonna hide all these little gaps, and then it's gonna look mint, baby, mint.
I like mint.
So do I. Look at that. Look at that. Like, what line? What line? Jess is almost done staining her boards. And if I leave this room, she's gonna make me stain with her. Jess, you doing good out there? Me too. Be there soon. Just really busy sanding. So it's getting late. The boards have been stained except for that small pile in the back. We legitimately ran out of stain. I've literally never had that happen in my life, in my DIY life. Oh, sadness. All right, well, either way, we got a big day ahead of us. We got to stain the pieces in the morning, then start assembling all the IKEA units. So it's we got a lot to do. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, DIY friends. So, as you can see, it's very dark in this house. I have a lot of lights on, and that is because it is raining out. And yeah. So last night, when I turned the camera off, Jes and I finished staining, and I left a couple pieces outside to dry. And then I was going to bring them in later and close up the she shack. Well, forgot about those boards, and now the boards got rained on, they got waterlogged, and they warped. So we're doing all that we can to unwarp it. We have all the pieces that need to be fixed clamped down, but this is just really not looking good for us, guys. Now all of the boards are taking over my entire studio space. They are all over the she shack. I put them in the back of my truck with the cover over top. This whole project has turned into such a mess. And all I can do is laugh about it. So we're gonna flip some of the boards over, restain the other sides, and then I'm kind of waiting for time and for things to dry before I can start putting them together. So now, while we were ahead of schedule, we are now behind schedule. We're gonna bounce back, friends. We're gonna bounce back. We got this, and this project is going to be dope. Let's keep telling ourselves that. But I'm gonna eat a maple cookie first because I'm hungry. Okay, DIY friends, it is a brand new day. I didn't come back to filming yesterday because I just really wanted to give those boards 24 hours to simmer down, get straight, and after 24 hours, I checked it this morning, they are bone straight. Bone straight? Is that a word? So all of that said, we are back in business, baby. So we're gonna build 2 ivar cabinets right now. Although we did not plan this, Jes and I look very similar today. We are both wearing our DIY in progress Make It Messy gear. Our pants are both the same shade of blue. Jes is...
We have the same sneakers. Why aren't you wearing the same sneakers?
I like my white sneakers to go with my white top. I'll wear black sneakers with black top.
What are you saying?
I'm saying you're mismatched.
Okay, let's go. Let's do it.
Through my head, making sure we don't put any pocket holes where we don't want no pocket holes. So now what we can do is just basically build. It's gonna work! It's working! It's working! And then once we decide where you want your shelves to go in here, we can drill little holes for the hardware that's already exists for the IKEA thing. We just need to basically make our holes and make it level, and then we should be good to go. Kind of like what we did with the star cabinet. We basically drilled new holes for the shelves.
Happy?
Oh yeah! What?
Like a glove.
Look at that! Wow! Where's that? Wow! It's more fun when the actual meme does it. Custom made side cabinet. Open shelves, and we'll have 2 doors.
I guess that'll be a lip there.
That is one very good point. Yeah, so I explained this horribly on camera, but essentially the issue was there was an unintended lip on the front of the open shelf area, but the easy fix for this was to just shuffle the shelf forward so that it lined up with the edge of the eventual door that's going to sit on the front of the cabinet, and voila. All it took was undoing a few screws and pushing the piece forward. No big deal, folks. Just stay calm and carry on. Now all we need to do is measure what this is. I waited to do this part, cutting the shelves, because I don't know what was gonna happen, and I didn't know if these were actually going to work out mathematically like it should on paper. So I'm glad that we waited, but it did work out mathematically on paper and in real life.
You think you're so smart?
So all we need to do is take our shelf, measure our middle mark because it's exactly 30, cut it in half, and Bob's your uncle. Perfecto! God, we're good. I create a beast dance. Just a thought before we put the shelf nubs in, we're gonna put one door on because as we were putting the shelf in, we realized, oh no, is the door going to hit the edge of the shelf, which means that we're gonna need to trim the shelf down so it's flush with this and not this. So to do that and to know that, we're gonna need to put the doors on. That's great. We did some of the staining and the inside of the cabinet looks good. We just have to do a second coat, but everything is looking great. We also got the second cabinet done. So basically at this point, now that all the staining is done, we need to move everything inside, and now we can start to put a finish coat on all of the boards, all of the exterior pieces. Oh my God, I'm just like a hot mess right now. I have hair in my mouth, stain everywhere. We are going with a beautiful satin, just a little bit of a sheen, but it just has a really nice, beautiful finish. So I'm very excited. We're on the finish line! Get it? Oh my gosh, friends, so much time has gone by since the first part of this build. After we finished building the two pieces, I ended up going to PEI and then came back and then finished that video, and now I'm finally getting back to this video. I'm so excited to do this install. I've been like thinking about it for so long. So I have the whole truck packed up. Yesterday I brought all the bigger pieces to her space just to make today a little less stressful. I just hope that my vision for this in complete DIY looks the way that I hope it does. You know, like you can see something in your head, but you're never really sure. So let's head over to Jess's place and let's get this install done. See you there. Are you excited?
Yeah.
1 to 10, how excited are you?
10!
Moves. Do you love it?
Yeah.
Oh my God, it looks so good.
It looks really good.
Well, there we have it, friends. Jess asked me to create a mid-century modern inspired piece for her home, complete with hidden storage, open shelving, and a place to work. I think we nailed it. We took a $4,300 idea and hacked it for under $1,000, and that is a DIY deal I can get behind. DIY friends, thank you so much for watching this crazy cool IKEA hack. If you loved it, give it a big thumbs up and let me know in the comment section below, is this something that you guys feel like you could create, or what would you have done differently to this hack to make it your own? Stay tuned because I am going to be tackling the giant wall above it with something very spectacular. So make sure you are subscribed because you don't want to miss out. As always, my friends, stay positive, stay creative, and keep on DIYing. Bye-bye.